I was truly blessed in that working with a family-owned company, I have had a lot of flexibility. And after our children were born, I really decided that I was going to stay home part-time. And I got involved with the Junior League. And that really, I think, helped a lot in exposing me to lots of nonprofits and what good, community work could do. My mom was always a volunteer person. And so I think, that's part of my story too. But I do feel like that's sort of the beginning of realizing that I have some talent that I could share with others and that could help with a lot of nonprofits and things that were really important to me. Clinic with a Heart, I've been involved there for, I don't know how many years, but a long time, and worked a lot with their fundraising and of course their auctions. And it's really fulfilling. I also worked the actual clinics. Had a very good friend who was a nurse, and we, for, 2 years or more, we actually worked in the clinics together. And that was, not only did I have the opportunity to see how those dollars that were raised got spent, but you really got to connect with the people and realize who the people are that are taking advantage of these services and are in need of these services. So I think Clinic with a Heart probably is up there at the top. Then I think probably Morning Hope, again, that's one that's very near and dear to my heart. The fundraising was important, and I felt very blessed to be part of that group that raised the dollars and such. But then you look at the children and the families that are really affected by it all, and the good that comes out of that. And I think that's, probably the two that probably touched my heart the most. I think there's a lot. I think I look back at my parents, number one. And I mean, they're really the ones that sort of set the tone and early on and such. So I know that they're right there. People later in life that I've met, there's so many of them. Liz Hilsebeck, Angie Muehlheisen. I think those two women, I look at them and they both have been so involved in the community and given back so much. And so I would say those two are probably at the top of my list. It's probably an awareness and such that once you have that awareness and desire to give back, then a lot of that just falls into your lap, and the opportunities to be involved and make a difference. And I think that's really one of the beauties of Lincoln, Nebraska. There is enough circles that if you don't know somebody in that circle, you know somebody that knows somebody. And Lincoln is a very generous, giving community. And when people are approached and asked, most times they will help where they can. And so in that regards, I think we have a lot to be proud of in Lincoln.